Okay, I have to talk to you about something. So we're going to the park. So I started posting videos to YouTube 8 months ago with no plan and definitely no experience. I guess you could say this is kind of about what happened when I stopped scrolling and spending so much time consuming content on my phone, and what I did with all that free time, and how I started to be creative again, and that led to my entire world flipping around in some really unexpected ways. I didn't start YouTube to change my job or change my career, but then unexpectedly it did. And that's what I want to talk to you about. I just learned a really big life lesson. Like, I lived a big lesson, and it feels too good to keep to myself. So I really want to share it with you, because I wish someone told me this like years ago. And I can't believe it took me until now to figure this out. For context, I was in tech sales for the last like 5 years, working remotely from home. And like, it wasn't bad. I wasn't depressed, but I wasn't like super happy either. I was making decent money, like definitely can't complain, but something felt like it was missing. Like, I had this craving for like creativity or for something else. And I didn't really know like where tech sales was gonna lead me. Like, what am I gonna, like, am I gonna do this forever, or like what comes next? And there was something in my gut that just felt a bit off. So I started making videos and like uploading them to YouTube, because I had kind of thought about it for like 10 years. Not because I wanted to like blow up and go viral. I mean, like, no one's even really watched my videos. So like, I mean, like, somewhat. I mean, like, that was never really the point, because I needed like a creative outlet of just doing something else than like consuming social media on my phone and like working my tech sales job. And it was so awkward at first, like super weird. I was like pretty embarrassed and it felt cringy. Something really like interesting happened though while I was experimenting and just making videos. It took like 2, maybe 3 videos, that's it. And I started to realize that I no longer needed anyone's permission to just express myself and to put myself out there and make videos. And that was like a crazy freeing moment. Like, I had waited 10 years out of fear of like judgment and being shy and lack of confidence. And then just by like doing it, I all of a sudden felt free. And I was like, I don't need anyone to like judge me or tell me what I can or can't do. And I just didn't care anymore. And all of a sudden I was like, whoa, like, it's on. I'm just gonna start making videos or art or whatever it is I want to do. That felt really empowering. And then like with every video, my confidence just started building. I was having fun and I was like learning some skills, and it was just like a hobby on the side, you know? I kind of gained like my compass back in terms of like what I really like, because it's so reflective to make videos. You're like thinking, what do I want to talk about? Like, what do I even enjoy doing? You start writing things down and thinking about ideas, and all of a sudden you're spending less time like scrolling social media or being in this like passive moment of watching other people's life go by and working for someone and building their dream up. And all of a sudden you're asking yourself like, what is important to me? And like, what's my dream? And what do I really like doing? And you're writing it down, you're thinking about it. And the outcome of what ended up happening, not only did I like remembered what I really like doing and some values around creativity, but I also got a new job. Like, I changed careers, which sounds crazy to say to the camera. I like shared some of the videos I was working on with people at the tech company where I work, and they thought they were like not bad, you know, and they could see I was like excited and working on building new skills. And eventually what happened is a role came up that they were hiring for like a video content marketer, and I applied for the role and they hired me. And I like sort of couldn't believe it. Just the skills I had learned over the past 9 months was like enough, and they could see how much excitement I had because I was chasing something that was really important to me. It was something I was excited about, and they could feel my excitement. They could see the effort I put in the last 9 months and like how I was building my skills. That was a really big eye-opening moment to me, because like the message that I learned was you don't need anyone's permission to start chasing what you love or just chasing what you want to do. That was like a crazy moment to me, because I was waiting all these years for like confidence, you know, or the right timing and this, that. And like, no, screw it. I started making some videos and no one was even really watching them. Some like unexpected outcomes came later. And now I'm realizing anytime you want to chase something or move in a certain direction, just start doing it. And it doesn't matter if you suck. It doesn't matter if you have no experience. I'm not saying you suck. Like I sucked. Like I didn't know what I was doing, you know? But like, You just got to do it, and momentum will build, and like things will happen later. You just got to trust that things will happen later. And that's really powerful. I wish I knew that earlier. And the other thing I learned is just by like putting one step in front of the other and trying some things and being reflective, I started to like figure out what I did like doing. It doesn't really matter whether it's YouTube or like some job or some business you want to start or like a hobby. We're not going to be here forever. You know, I know it's cliche, but like we're not going to be here for forever. We've got this little moment on earth, and if I could be cheesy for a sec, I'm just realizing like you just got to do stuff. Even if you're bad at it, like you'll get better and you'll figure it out. Also, what's really cool when you just start doing things with no one's permission is you kind of start shifting your identity. Like you're not waiting for anyone to give you a job or tell you, hey, you're so good, you should try this. You're just kind of doing stuff on your own without anyone watching. And your identity starts to shift like, oh, I'm just becoming someone who does X, Y, Z. And you start to just associate with that and do it more and more. Your skills start to build, your confidence starts to come later, and you kind of naturally just shift your identity and start becoming this new version of yourself. People will see that you're interested in this, they'll want to talk to you about that, you'll build new connections. The whole world starts to reshape around this new version of you that you're becoming just because you decided, hey, this is what's important to me, this is what I want to do. Things just start to like snowball just by you being you. And I forgot to say, my name is Sean, and I really appreciate you watching this video. So have a really good day. And I'm sure I'll see you here in the park again. Peace.